Hello everyone and welcome to another video review from 3dgameman.com. I'm Rodney Reynolds and today I'm having a look at the Fractal Design Node 202 Mini ITX case. Now it comes in two different models, one without a power supply and one with. I will be reviewing the one with the power supply. And it's quite a decent power supply, but they give you the option, right? If you have a power supply already or if you'd rather another one, well, you can do that. Now the whole idea with this case is to be tiny, also look awesome. You can orientate it horizontally and vertically, and despite its size, you can fit a fair amount of hardware on the inside. A fairly plain looking box, but it does have pictures as well as features and specifications about the product on it. And it's packaged pretty well, two pieces of styrofoam on either end, and the case is in a plastic bag. Right out of the box, it looks pretty darn spectacular. It's mainly comprised of steel and plastic with lots of ventilation, plus they include this stand so you can orientate it vertically, but you can also orientate it horizontally. Oh, and the stand has 4 rubber feet. Okay, so let's have a look around the case. On the left side, there's ventilation. At the top, more ventilation, and inside a dust filter. On the right side, more ventilation. And at the front, they include audio jacks, 2 USB 3 ports, here's the power button along with an LED, and their logo at the front right. And there's even more ventilation at the bottom, plus dust filters. At the back is where the motherboard's I/O shoe plate gets installed, and they include 2 ventilated expansion slots, and here is where the power cable gets connected. Now gaining access to the inside of this case is pretty easy, although you need to take off 4 regular screws at the bottom of the case, and once you've done so, you can lift the top cover right off. And note the removable dust filter that's on the top cover. Included is a power cord, screws, cable ties, rubber feet, risers, as well as a little booklet here detailing their other products and a user's guide. Now just take a closer look at these rubber feet. You peel them off and stick them on the bottom of the case if, of course, you want to orientate the case horizontally. Now with the top cover removed, you have great access to the inside of the case. Here's that included 450 watt bronze certified power supply. I'll go over more details on that in just a minute, but here's where you would install a mini ITX form factor motherboard. You can install up to 2 2.5-inch drives on this cage, and by the way, there's a screw at the top, take that off, and then it just slides out. Put a drive on either side, and then you can put it right back in. Now on this side, you've got a couple of different options. You can install fans and a video card. If you go with a video card, you'll need to use these risers. This one goes into the mini ITX motherboard on the other side, and then this piece would go into this, and it kind of sticks through here. And then the video card would go into that. Now let's go through the clearances for the CPU, power supply, and video card. Well, you can fit a CPU cooler that is up to 56 millimeters in height, a power supply that is up to 130 millimeters long, and a video card that is up to 310 millimeters in length. Now let's have a closer look here on the inside. There's lots of these punch outs. That's good for organizing the cables. You can see the power supply cable, which of course goes from here, the back of the case, to the power supply that's on the inside of the case. Again, here's where you would install the mini ITX form factor motherboards, and also on this side, plenty of punch outs to organize the cables. The power supply that they include in this particular model is an Integra SFX 450 watt. It is 80 plus bronze certified, comes with an 80 millimeter temperature controlled fan, and meets pretty much all the latest requirements. Note though that it comes with Taiwanese capacitors and not Japanese capacitors, and it has a 3-year warranty. There are enough leads. By the way, some of them are braided. There's lots of ventilation, and it does come with a power switch. Just remember to turn that on before you put the cover on. Now I'm going to list most of the specifications for this power supply on the screen because I know some of you will definitely be interested. But needless to say, it does meet all the current standards and protections. By the way, it measures in at a very small 125 by 64 by 100 millimeters and weighs 1 kilogram. Now, when it comes to the overall power on this, well, the rails 3.3 volt is 21 amps, the 5 volt is 22 amps, and the 2 plus 12 volts are 18 amps each, and of course you have a total power here of 450 watts, which should be more than adequate. This is one of the best compact mini ITX case options that's currently on the market. Whether you want this for your home theater PC setup or a gaming rig, you can definitely fit a fair amount of hardware on the inside, and it looks awesome. Plus, you can orientate it vertically or horizontally. And remember, you can get it without or with a power supply. Definitely, it is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care. Well, that's it, but I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you think this and other videos that I produce are great, please like them, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, your comments are very welcome. And if you have any questions, let me know.